Two Rogue Valley organizations that aim to mentor kids are teaming up to build a new facility.
Rogue Valley Youth for Christ and Hearts with a Mission hope the new City Life Community Center will give Medford children another place to go if they seek guidance outside of school.
We are so excited to see what God is doing in our community with the coming together of Hearts with a Mission and Campus Life. Any opportunity for the gospel to be able to be shared both in word and deed is something that as pastors we are so excited for and so behind.
As far as City Life itself, the ministry is neighborhood based, and we want to engage kids in authentic relationships, but it's really broader than that. We want to engage the whole family.
In Jackson County, being right on the I-5 corridor, being to some degree a meth pathway, but also latest data shows that we have the highest prescribed opiate use in the country. We are certainly within the very top echelon of homeless youth in the state. 1 in 3 kids does not graduate from high school, so we clearly have a lot of work to do.
The City Life Community Center is really strategically located right next door to Hearts with a Mission, which is right off of Riverside. And you know, statistically, it's one of the lowest income areas in our entire county. So to be able to serve where the need is the greatest, I think is a huge, huge benefit for our community, and we want you to be a part of it.
I think when Hearts was built, the intention was shelter and food and clothing and meeting basic needs right then for these teens that are coming into our shelter. And the exciting thing about City Life is that this is going beyond that to the next level. So it's a place for them to hang out after school. It's other adults for them to get to know and be mentors in their life. It's other programs like the HATS mentoring program, the Juvenile Justice Ministry, the Teens Mom program. And those are all things that our kids are involved in or really need to be involved in. And so having that right next door is unbelievable.
Youth for Christ is all about engaging kids in authentic relationships. Hearts with a Mission in their shelter work are very focused on building relationships. So organizationally we're separate, but we really very much come together in the life of a kid.
City Life is going to have club times, and club times will be, you know, kind of hangout times, Bible study times and things like that. Club times always need volunteers. Kids need help with homework. Kids need help practically with things like that.
Our space in the shelter just isn't that much for recreation, so having the place next door for them to do homework, for them to be able to have a place for recreation, to meet other teens their age, is just really exciting, and it's going to really help the shelter, the flow in the evening of what we have going on.
Well, the facility itself is about a 7,000 square foot building, and the top portion of that is going to be administrative offices for Hearts with a Mission and also for Rogue Valley Youth for Christ and all the different ministries that they have. And downstairs will be a big recreation area.
I really believe that perhaps today there is someone staying at the shelter with Hearts with a Mission that one day could be a leader in the community. And it's our job to try to help foster that really to happen.
Well, we're called as a church to be the church 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is not a Sunday thing for an hour and a half. That's a small part, an important part of life, but a small part of it.
If you believe something, you should get involved with what that's about, not just believe it as something static. It's not about us and them ever. It's about how do we make a difference in the world. The more you give, the more you receive. And I think that's what we all learned about. And I think that's what we're supposed to be doing.
During a recessionary period, things just get tough. People struggle, businesses struggle, churches struggle. There's just so much focus on how everything sort of tightens up. And one of the things that I think has been really encouraging about this project is that during this period, 2 organizations have decided that to collaborate is the way to really achieve what God's calling each organization to do.
A community center like this is very important because it's in the heart of the community, engaging with people that long for community but feel they cannot be part of community in some way. And so we want to be a part of this very project here.
The truth is that the heavy lifting, the most difficult work, is going to happen after the doors open. And there's going to be a need for financial support, there's going to be a tremendous need for prayer support, and we're going to need mentors. We're going to need people that'll step forward and really become involved. So all those areas are going to be important as we get started.
So we need the body of Christ to get involved, to come to this place, to connect authentically with kids and their families. You know, to do that, boy, you know, just give us a call. Call the Youth for Christ office, Hearts with a Mission, to get involved in the lives of kids.
I love the vision of having a community center, City Life Center, right here next to Hearts with a Mission, right behind Kids Unlimited here. A place where people can come and gather and just be loved. I mean, simply loved. And that's what we need to be, is those people that are dwelling among our own community and loving them, which is the heartbeat and the life of the gospel. It's love. And when people know that we love them, and we're actually spending money and going through a lot of effort to show them, man, we love you, with no agenda, we love you. It creates a thirst, and that's what being salt is. It creates a thirst, and then pretty soon, kids or whomever it may be are asking the question, why do you love me? And therein lies the opportunity to just share with them our story about the wonder of the gospel, and it's because Christ loves us.